Alright. Lucky red mirror. Finally ready to play. And there's actually one thing I wanted to change. Take Candace with me. Because I think he has story stuff to do here. Dexterity measures agility, reflexes, high dexterity, edge modifiers, range attack rolls, blasters, grenades, increases characters' defense rating, making them harder to hit. There's demolitions, treat. Make him my repair guy, maybe. So yeah, right now he's like built for heavy weapons. So maybe I lead into that. Heavy blasters specifically. Skill points for later. I can build other stats. Yeah, we'll let him use cybernetic implants. Stuff. Make demolitions. Curious. Conditioning. Flurry, strike. Two fighting. Pretty sure this is his best weapon we can give him right now. Captain, let's see. Ah, yes, here it is. Looks like the shipment has been delivered to your ship as requested. Shipment, what are you talking about? 32 isn't. Yes, it is. That's what I have here on their. You know, the Giska. Giska? It says right here on the manifest that you ordered a crate of Giska to be delivered to the dock bay 32. That's right here. Sure, thumbprint for the. Wait a second. Where did the data pad go? Nothing is ever organized around here. At any rate, the Giska is yours. One of the loaders said the crate split open once he put it in your hold. Critters might have gotten loose. That happens, I'm afraid. We don't accept liability, and we certainly couldn't take the cargo back. Enjoy. Little assholes. Bros just drop critters in my ship. Craftsman. Mechanic. Oh, thanks. Zerka. You'll be hearing about this, you Zerka puppet. I'm not going to let this drop. You can't just murder a whole village. Don't tell me to take my concerns to your corporate kiosk. I know when I'm not wanted. I'm done talking in this office. They aren't interested in listening to me. I doubt they will ever acknowledge I was here. Typical corporate evasiveness. That's what happens when they own everything. No accountability. Don't even bother bringing it up. Hi, Giuseppe. If you're talking, I cannot hear you.
These are the offices of the Zerka Corporation. I trust you have business.
Oh, it was
This is
me.
about employment.
Ah.
I'm afraid all regular mining positions are full. And before you ask, we are also no longer selling hunting licenses.
I want to ask about hunting license.
I assume that by out of the ordinary, you're referring to the destruction of Terrace. That is all anyone is talking about. I'm afraid Zerka Corporation is not offering any
Do more
comfortable
swoopings.
events. We wouldn't wish to
Gross.
alienate participants.
I don't want to do that.
If you're looking for local events, I suggest you go to the Swoop Track, one of the
I
biggest
see.
industries
Isn't that
on
bad?
Tatooine. There was also a Jawa here earlier, saying something about needing help. I think he's out by the city gates. I can't be more specific about what he wanted. Our droid translators had
I enjoy
difficulty with
good
the
swoops
message.
from time to time.
Farewell.
Can I just destroy the Zerka Corporation again? Despite helping you on Terrace, Candace continues to be something of a mystery to you. It might be a good idea to try and get to know him better. Candace.
Yeah, what do you want?
So how pleasant. Do you know anything about this world?
Tatooine is one big desert with rocks sticking out. I heard that some of my people came here after the war, but I don't know what happened to them. The world of my clan, Ordo, was much like this. Dust basins and rock cracks. But my world...
Wasn't Candace who had like story stuff here on Tatooine?
This place is just sand all over. There are
So-
some vicious people on this world, but the desert is...
Yes and no.
Trips
Okay.
out in the desert, especially the deep desert, should be taken very carefully.
It won't trigger just bringing him there. So the thing with a lot of their story stuff is that you have to talk to him first and have certain things revealed. And so just keeping up with the dialogue or whatever. Like literally talking to them like whenever you can.
Sure, I'll humor you.
And then
My name's Candaris.
once you
of the
get past a certain
Mandalorian
dialogue
clan
point,
Ordo.
I don't know what it is for
I've
any
been
of them.
fighting across the galaxy for 40 of your years. For my people, it
necessarily.
is the honor
Well,
to
I've
do
talked a
So,
lot to missions. So doesn't mission have something here?
prove our worth, gain renown, and make
Yes.
our fortunes.
I don't know if it will trigger on Tatooine or not. It probably will. But so, once Mission tells you about her brother and all that, and his
Times have
girlfriend,
changed now.
Right.
the next time you bring her off of a ship, the girlfriend will be in the port, like the spaceport. Be like, oh my god, Mission! Your brother is a loser and he's on fucking Tatooine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and it's the same with Candaris. Once he tells you about like an old like platoon mate or something,
They don't understand.
you'll go
We only
off the
wanted
ship
the
with him,
challenge
and
of
then
the
in
battle.
it can happen in any spaceport. All of these interactions. It's just that like when you walk off the ship with whatever person,
Crushing Daleks
dialogue will then happen. Like a person will walk up, and so Candaris's old like
would not be considered the most glorious
army
task.
teammate
When I think of the
is
battles
like,
we fought,
you abandoned us,
thousands I
Candaris.
killed,
You're a
the
fucking
worlds I
bitch.
burned.
Meet me in the
I weep for my
dunes
past.
for a final battle.
It'll never again
And
stop.
then you go and you fight him.
We've got work to do, so let's
And
get
then
to it.
for Bastila, it's like once you learn about like her mother and father and all that, she'll be approached by like a mother's assistant or something, and be like, "Your mother's on Tatooine." So actually, Bastila, Candaris, and Mission all send you back to Tatooine. Now that I'm thinking about it, and then Karth. I want to say that you don't have to do any kind of stuff like that, because if you bring him into the Sith Academy, he'll meet his son. But also, I feel like maybe you might run into someone who's like, I saw your boy. He's in the Sith Academy now, Karth. Type shit.
Mm.
In fact, I'm pretty sure that's a dialogue that happens.
So I'd have to like come back here then. So my party members right now won't really change much.
Yeah, you can keep whatever party members are like useful to you, and then once you've gotten like a good chunk of dialogue through most of them, then you can start like you can even once you bring one out of the ship and then they have their dialogue, go back into the ship, come back out with a different
and just keep switching it back and forth.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
You can just do
Like
that if you have a
cheese
bunch
it
of them,
game
like,
style. Just
Yeah,
okay.
If you have enough of them like queued up for it, yeah.
It's pretty funny.
Juhani's is kind of hard because like she has so many walls up that you have to kind of break past dialogue wise. But her shit is like there's a slaver that you gotta go find and kill.
What's wrong? Wrong keys.
Jolie's is that he has an old buddy who's in trouble on Manon in the legal system.
Don't you believe a word what Cheshire Corporation said in there? It's always a peaceful solution to conflict. They are just lazy. What are you talking about? Might have been attacked by sand people. No, what is what does TM61 do? What's his story?
You mean T3M4?
Yeah.
I don't think he has one. I also don't think that HK47 or what's his fucking name? Zalba. I think that his shit is technically just the kitchen shit.
Yeah, which I did. Communication. Language an average translator can understand. That couldn't seem to get through to them. I think that ended in blood too. Damn, the freaking. I assume they're talking about Tusken Raiders.
Yeah, the Sand People?
Yeah. Who would have killed?
This is the thing. This is a Star Wars property that first put into everyone's mind that Sand People are like nomadic people that aren't just like these bloodthirsty, fucked up creatures.
Right, because they're not, because they only are in episode 2, and they're, the only other movie they're in is episode 4, where they're in very briefly. No.
Yeah.
Suppose you could take them off a warrior raider and do something like that. Plus, you would have to explain why you killed the warrior. Suppose there's no other way. Maybe I'll look into it. We'll say, well, a few complaints. You don't get a lot of alien races in your party. Like, they're all very humanoid.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, obviously you get a Wookiee, Tiefling. I don't know what Juhani's cat people are called.
You said Tiefling. That's from D&D. You mean Twi'lek?
I did say Tiefling, didn't I? Yeah, Twi'lek.
Yeah. Juhani's race, I want to say there's like KOTOR.
Okay.
Lord Malak was most
KOTOR?
when he learned
Something like that.
Yeah, more of you guys.
Great reward to whoever destroys you.
Yeah. They do be showing up. It's a good way to get lightsabers.
Yeah.
Usually on the crystal.
So I don't know that I really just need a bunch of lightsabers. Outside of when I was younger, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna collect a bunch of them. Ah, shit. Lightning. How dare you saving throw my force whirlwind. Ah, shit. Stop it.
These guys are kicking our ass.
Sorry, it's just this one guy keeps stunning us. We're actually fucking them up. It's just this guy's stopping us from attacking. What if he can't do that? Then the rest are weak. Ooh, Sith Assassin Pistol. A dueling shield. The crystals are nice, because then you can upgrade all the sabers.
Yeah. Oh, have you gone to the Yavin 4 base? Is that even a thing on your map?
I haven't been there yet, but I can go there.
No. I'd go there after, like, every planet or so.
Sure.
Like, there's, like, story progression that happens there. Like, the first time you meet him, you'll have some stuff. The next time you go there after beating a planet or two, there will be, like, some goons that you gotta help him with or whatever, and he'll have some better stuff. And then, like, the final time you go there, there's, like, a final set of goons that you gotta take out or something. And then he'll have, like, the best loot in the fucking game.
Something you want, Spacer? Go talk to the office if you want to complain about conditions here. I don't want. Seems like every other person
I might be wrong,
complaining about.
but I believe he also
Well,
buys
it's
things at a higher price. So it's kind of a strategy
I don't really
to
have
not
any
sell
interest
anything
in
throughout all of Paris, so that you can sell it all to the
Like I
Yavin 4
said
guy.
before, I don't much care what you think. I'll be on the street if business keeps dropping.
Make a bunch more money that way.
I'm getting tired.
Well, I wouldn't want that now, would I? Shit. What? You a beggar? Fine. If it'll get you to leave, take a few creds, but don't expect enough. Go on, leave me.
Nice. He gave me 50 creds for pestering him.
What can Gandalf do for you? It's been a while since I heard your father talking to me. Usually it's some kid wondering what my old racing days were like.
Oh, that's the old racing guy. Questions if you have the time. It is funny, these old games where there's only like 5 models they have, so everyone looks exactly the same.
Yeah, everyone's facial expressions are pretty funny. Especially when you're like in the middle of a dialogue and they're done talking, but like you have to press A to continue, and so they're just like standing there emoting.
Days are behind me. Gandalf is the name. Best place to race is wherever the track treats you sweet and your times are golden. You get hung up on any one track and he'll end up like me. My favorite stop was Taris. Always look forward to going back. Now, I don't want to touch my bike at all. Maybe I wasn't in the winner's circle lately, but I still race for sport, you know?
Bro got hit in the head too many times.
A woman? I never won on Taris, but
What?
it was always my first stop on the circuit. Last if I could help it. That doesn't matter. You can't ask for more certain closure than the whole planet being gone. Poof, boom, gone. I don't really talk to any of them. I know Zara's from the circuit, and we couldn't ask for a tougher lady. I don't know the younger guys, but I've been watching Nico. Good to see someone doing it for the love of the race.
Going to race.
Past my prime by any measure. I started late, too. Not like the kids out there now. Some of them too young.
Why do you think
It's a
that?
cutthroat business. I've seen some of them burn out after a year. They get dangerous and don't live long. That's not everyone, of course, but it happens. I'm a has-been, I'll admit. But dying while you're on top is still dying. I'll pass. All right, then. No need to get... I've seen your kind before. They make you feel big, push Now leave me to my drinking.
Well, fresh face for the game. I wonder, would you care to play? My name is Furco Nellis. All right.
Huh? Who are you then? Only people that come to Junix Nard's Cantina are long-time losers and bounty hunters. I don't have to tell you why the two don't mix well. Please keep it. Circa Corp.
So, would you rather have to suck off a Wookiee? Like hairy, sweaty, nasty. They definitely don't bathe. Wookiee.
Yeah, that is confirmed.
Yeah, or swarmed by bees. Like let's say like 150 bees.
I'll say the Wookiee because I really don't like bees.
The thing about bees versus like hornets though is that like, you know, I actually just learned is that it's actually only honeybees that do this, not all bees. But when bees sting you, they lose their stinger and die.
Yeah.
So like in theory, you're only getting stung 150 times.
Yeah, I'm cool. I don't want to get stung. 150 is a lot.
I believe that's enough to send you into anaphylactic shock and kill you.
You I don't doubt it.
Oh, they have this metric already. So it would take 3,831 honeybee stings to kill a 178-pound adult male.
So that's honeybees. I assume then you're suggesting honeybees then?
Yeah, because they're the ones that die after they sting you. So it's like
Right, because they rip
Yeah,
out
you can
they
start
rip
off
out
with
their
it.
they rip their entrails out when they do that.
yeah. Very sad.
Because
I
they're
don't want to get stung by honeybees because then I'd be sad that they all died.
Zerka is claiming that their operation on
Butcher shock.
I believe it's that building in front of you. that
This
has
one?
HK-47.
Yeah, it's the droid shop. Hello, utility droid. 'Cause I forgot, he's the one who can translate the sand people, which is why.
Yeah, if you wanna do good guy sand people stuff, you do actually need the bad boy droid.
Yeah. It's about 8K. Let me just say that every function I've tested has performed perfectly, those that I could find anyway.
You can also get a bunch of dark side points by threatening this man's life and getting the droid for like several thousand credits cheaper.
I'm pretty sure you could kill him and get it for free, but it's also very evil.
Possibly, I don't remember if you can kill him or not though.
Know much about it. Blue cop. Might be a little eccentric, but it's stable. But I can't access any inner circuits. It built a lot. And it claims that it doesn't have access to its own memory core anyway. It could be telling the truth. It's hard to say. Let's see. A little less than 5,000 creds. It's 4,000, not a credit less. So, no, not really, but the first figure really was a little high. You never know the occasion right away. Here we go.
I was about to say, you can definitely barter with him a little bit without being a bad guy. But once you're like, no, you're dropping the fucking price, then the guy's like, oh god, oh, please, no.
Okay, so he sold to me for 3,000 creds.
Don't worry. I won't let the search.
And you didn't even take any bad boy points.
Nope, because I didn't threaten him. I just used persuasion. and succeeded. If I would have failed, he would not have agreed. But I went for a higher charisma build.
Yeah.
For situations like that, specifically.
Talk motherfuckers into shit. Yeah.
Yep. It's so far has not usually benefited me. Usually I fail all of my checks anyway.
I had a few. Sure.
Let's see, do I have any excess shit I can get rid of so I can pay that 3,000? Probably not that much.
Best way to earn money is swoop racing. I'm kidding. It's actually Pepazog.
Yeah,
I actually
probably is.
don't know how to abuse the money system in the game, to be honest. I would just always fucking loot and sell. There's gotta be an exploitative way to make money though.
I'm sure there is somewhere, but I'm not sure what it is. I don't even think I have a full deck of Pazak, so I don't even think I can play if I wanted to.
Oh, did you not buy the deck off that old man on Taurus?
No, I did not. I think it's because I just didn't have the credits to afford to pay him for it.
It was only 50.
Yeah. I was very poor while I was on Taurus.
Oh boy. Did you not like do the arena fighting or anything?
No, I think I did that.
You should do that. You should do everything on Taurus because you can't go back to Taurus to get that experience. You literally have to do everything on Taurus every time.
Of course you will. You will? I mean, of course you will. Let me just withdraw those credits here. Especially if it actually speaks Sand People dialect like it's said. Of course, I don't think it was telling me everything. Not many droids are programmed to lie, though. At least deal mostly in swoop parts of droid maintenance, and maybe I heard a Jawa mutter something about old things, but I could have misheard. They cover very large areas when they scavenge, but aren't doing much right now. Stop, Jess. Again, I may have misunderstood, but I think some of their tribe mates are missing. I think they wanted help. Wait from trouble, but if you are interested, there was a Jawa by the city gate. You'll need a droid to translate, though. This HK-47. No, they keep assembled or working units to sell themselves. They don't have them often, no place to store them. Bring in parts, let's see, occasional antique old blasters and the like. Tatooine has a few buried secrets. It's on Tatooine, I'm afraid. Alright, welcome to the party. HK-47.
You have purchased me, Master. I find this a satisfactory arrangement. My restraining bolt will be deactivated when you take possession of me. Am I to accompany you now? Shall I kill something for you?
Kill something for me.
Indeed. I am most eager to engage in some unadulterated violence. At your command, of course, Master.
Trouble with me now.
I will enter into your service now, Master. I am certain you will make adequate use of my primary functions. My gears are practically quivering with anticipation.
I love him. He's just so evil. He's just so evil. God, he comes at a low level.
And it's the right kind of evil, like how we talked
It-
about. How,
it is-
like,
yeah, it is
evil
cart-
dialogue feels very empty.
It
He's
is-
the right kind of evil.
It is cartoony evil.
He is villainous.
Let's see. Build him for repairs, then.
Whereas Canderous, he's also super evil, but he's just kind of a fucking
Yeah. I think that's modifiers to melee damage. Why you
The
built
thing is,
for
though,
melee damage?
as
Isn't...
evil as Candace is,
Yeah.
and as fucked up as some of his beliefs are, I don't think that he would stop someone from using a bathroom, if you know what I mean.
No. No,
He's
no.
still on the he's still on the good guy here. So like it's a thing that like ultra conservative males do when they see like a possible trans woman trying to use their gendered bathroom. Be like,
Okay.
nope, you gotta use your the other bathroom, your born bathroom. And it's like that's the weirdest stance to take. A, B. Candace looks like someone who would do that, but I'm saying that he's not.
Okay. I feel like he just wouldn't care. It's on. Just doesn't seem like someone who'd give a shit about something so petty.
No, I'm saying that. Well, I guess I can agree with that. It's not that he's a supporter of trans rights. It's that he doesn't care either way.
Yeah.
But he is not an anti-trans rights.
No, he doesn't seem like he would be, but he doesn't seem like a supporter either.
Like
he does look like he does look like someone who would not be a big supporter.
Yeah.
Logic upgrade. Okay. Thunder and Shield Disruptor.
So you know how I live super close to a gaming store?
Yeah.
A fellow that I worked with was like, hey, I'm thinking about starting up like a D&D campaign. Would you be interested in joining? I'm like, oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Be down. And he tried to want to do it at the one,
At the shop, sure.
the other shop though, like the more traditional shop that, like, we
Oh.
always gone to, you know.
Oh, way back in the day, I see.
Yeah, that one all the way over there is the
Okay.
one that he wanted to do it at, and I was like, yeah, no, that's probably a better place to do it, but I don't drive, and that place is like 15 minutes away from me in a car. But I live right next to this one. He was like, that one's not super like anyone's favorite to play at, but since it's right there, we will play there so that you can just walk to the game. And I'm like, fire.
Makes sense. I just don't like the guy who runs it.
Yeah, I've heard nothing but like weird and or bad things about that place and the guy that runs it. But this person wants to run a role-playing game, and I can't drive to the other location he wants to do it at. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Sorry, the other location has issues too, but I don't have a direct issue with the staff or anything, which is why I don't worry about it as much.
Yeah.
Plus, their selection is more straight-up board game focused, which I like. I like board game stuff. It's where I pick up my Red
Actually,
Dragon Inn units.
What's crazy is that a majority of their selection is actually miniatures.
Yeah.
Which I guess.
I mean, so is the other
technically
place
still
too.
I guess Warhammer is kind of a board game in a sense.
Kinda, yeah. I mean, it really just is, but it doesn't feel like it because it's like.
It's like more than a board game.
Yeah.
It's war games.
Right.
But yeah, miniatures for war game.
Oh my god, this is
stuff
mean.
And or D&D, definitely like 2/3 of their stock, and then they have like a huge stock of board games as well.
Their language is difficult even for droids. He is using a trade language to try and help.
Hi, Maggie. Do you want me to set you on fire?
Not that for you. ultra. The same in kind, a leader that stands before your tribe. See, among like crazy Star Wars races, I would love to get a Jawa in my party.
That's funny.
It'd be like.
I don't think that happens a lot in stories and stuff.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I'd like more weirder Star Wars races. Like a Tusken Raider. I'd love a Tusken Raider in my party.
Well, there have been stories of Tusken Raiders becoming Jedis. There's at least one example of that. And then that guy, after like leaving the Jedi Order
What about the other two?
and all that, he goes back to the Tuskens to like live there. He becomes like a folk legend, essentially. A Tusken Raider with a lightsaber.
Be pretty sick.
Yeah.
What if they put like a lightsaber attachment to their battle sticks or whatever they're called?
Their gaffy stick.
Yeah, the gaffy stick.
He does.
I'd be that's 6 foot. I'd totally be behind a light spear essentially. What want me to do? There has been no help given by asking the great group that digs with machines. Now Isis asks you. So you find us in the ring away from the people of Sand. Then we will offer a trade with you. Might I be skirmishing among you and those that came before. We have things you will like for the service. Maybe I'll help. People of the Sand in the Sand. There's a place in the far south where they live. Approach holds great fighting.
He died 32 BBY, which means that he mostly existed in the High Republic into the Clone Wars era.
I see.
Because 32 BBY would just be
what you need.
Like a couple years before Episode 1, honestly.
No one leaves Anchorhead without proper
Because so
one place that means dangerous work.
the Star Wars timeline being set around Episode 4 makes sense because that's the first movie, sure. The Battle of Yavin, big turning point in the rebellion for the Empire. Sure, whatever.
Yeah, it's usually where everything is said before this many years before the Battle of Yavin or whatever.
Yeah, from Episode 4 to Episode 6 is only like 3 years. Right, Episode 6 is like 3.
Yeah, there's like a time skip between 5 and 6.
Yeah, and so I believe when Darth Vader dies, he's like 44 or 45. Is actually Anakin's age at death.
Okay.
And so, like 0 BBY, Darth Vader being like 41 means that 32 BBY would have been when he would have been like 4 or 5, right? Is that how math works?
Tell me your numbers again.
If he's 41 at 0 BBY,
Yeah.
32 years before that, he would have been single digits, right?
Yeah, he would have been 9 years old.
Is that when he gets picked up by fucking...
Yeah.
When does Episode 1 happen?
Yeah, he's like 9. No, he's specifically 9 because Padme is 13.
Yeah. And so... Then the Sharad Het Jedi Tusken Raider was on Tatooine at the same time as Anakin for at least 9 years. That's crazy. That's crazy to think about things like that. Like Anne Frank and Martin Luther King Jr. being like the same age. Like that's crazy to think about. Oh wow. You know who Sharad Het's son is?
No.
His son's name is Asharad Het, otherwise known as Darth Crate.
Darth Crate.
If you know anything about old EU, Darth Crate was the main antagonist throughout most of the, like, Luke's new Jedi Order type shit. Yeah, he died 137 ABY.
So, like, many years later.
Yep.
Greetings
He even
again.
briefly teamed up with the Jedi at one point
As
to
I said,
defeat
we
the
are no
Yuuzhan
longer
Vong,
soldiers. There are
which
too many people cavorting about outside the walls as it is.
there's lore hinted at that in the game that you are currently playing,
Well, normally we charge
that
200 credits.
Canderous and his group might have encountered
Form of task. The sand
something
people are
similar
becoming a
to
problem. They destroy our sand crawlers and kill our miners.
a
As if they're
Yuuzhan
cheap
Vong
and then it's decide
ship.
to wage war against us. I would like their attacks.
He doesn't know it and they don't like
If
say
you
it
agree
or
to do
whatever,
this,
but
I'll
like
give you a
fans
hunting
that like
license now and pay a
know
bounty
are
for
like
each stick
that's
later.
what that is.
Hmm.
Excellent. Here's your license. You might try following one of our sand crawlers. They're regularly attacked. I wouldn't mind.
Alright, got my license. So now I can head out of the city and help the Jawas. Unfortunately, also help Zerka, but what can you do? At least they're paying me. And potentially even make peace so Zerka and the Sand People stop just murdering each other.
I don't know if you have to necessarily help Zerka actually.
Yeah, I guess I don't have to kill any of them if I can make peace.
No one leaves anchor.
I have proper
Well,
oath.
let's see it.
Here's my hunting
Right.
license.
I'll just scan that and you're off. I'll keep it on file too. Good luck out there. You'll need it.
You'll need it. Wow.
Hello there. You're heading out into the desert?
You're just
A
hanging out.
hunter, right? You must be if you've been allowed to leave Anchorhead. When you see Tanis, and I know you old boys always stick together, tell him his wife hopes he enjoys the anniversary gift.
What do you mean by
You're
old ones?
just another of his buddies from that hunting club. I know your kind. You all cover for each other, I bet. Well, he can do what he wants. He'll get what he deserves. I bought my own license just so I could see that he did.
Sound like you're planning to kill him.
Oh
my God.
If he's smart, he'll be just fine. But he's not smart.
Jesus. What are you talking?
Just a little something to remember me by. Something that symbolizes our years together. Something that will blow up in his face. Of course, he'll never understand how appropriate it is. He can't talk his way out of this one. He's not smart enough.
How'd you go?
I'm sure you do. Like I said, when you see him, tell him his wife Marlena says hello.
I thought she bought a license to come out and see him, but she just didn't. She just waited right here to tell someone else to do it for her.
That's fucking goofy.
Yeah, it's very goofy. Ah,
Hey,
I see. He's being murdered by protocol droids. Ah, battle droids.
Anyone out there? Could you help? I seem to be, doomed.
I see.
Hold on there. How about talking to me before you go messing with those things? I need your help.
That's funny.
Hey
Hey, Tannis.
Thanks for stopping. I appreciate it. I've been stuck without water for hours. Wasn't looking good. I don't remember you from Classes Club. You new to Anchorhead? Could you maybe help me get out of here?
Almost said hi, Tannis, because I thought that was like a chatter, and then I realized that that's...
You're Tannis, right? Your wife says hello.
I'll bet she does. She's decided I finally worn out my welcome, and she's fixed my droids to do her dirty work.
Commentary. One would hope the female is better at repairs than Yukalaka. I still would like to crush his neck, Master.
I triggered some sort of trap she programmed. Probably figured I wouldn't be smart enough to get out. Yeah, she was right.
You want me
My
to...
wife put a kink in my battle droids. They're in some sort of discharge loop. If
Making
I
so
move
fat.
from the spot, they're threatening to blow up. She knew I wouldn't know how to fix
Why are
them.
you so
You try to do
fat,
some repairs.
girl?
They don't care if you move. It's just me who's stuck.
Commentary. I say we blast the meatbag and save you the trouble, Master.
What's with all the droids lately? My wife get to you too?
Negative. I just don't like organic meatbags. Except for the Master, of course.
I'd really appreciate a bit of help, please.
I'll try and help.
Just
Hold on.
access each droid's repair interface. You'll have to do some tinkering, but be careful. One
I'm
explosion
walking
I
Maggie,
can
so if you
survive.
hear any
And
slurs,
with
it
one,
actually
I'm
came from
dead.
someone else.
Oh, and ignore
Like
the message
outside in the
Marlene
wild.
left in there. No way do I deserve this, I swear.
Ready.
Payback, a special message from her.
Having fun on the dunes, Tannis? I made sure you would. Here's the deal. Your precious droids have trapped you. They'll hold you until you die of thirst. Make a mistake while repairing them, they explode. Have a good death. My mother was right about you. Having fun on the dunes, Tannis? I made sure you would. Having fun on the dunes, Tannis?
Oh, they're all the
I
same.
made sure you would.
Sure.
Repairs complete.
That was unpleasant. Thanks for your help. I'd have been a goner. Hey, and the old bat thought I was dead. Ha! Never asked me for anything, but I consider my life worth something. Please, take this. I insist.
That'll be fun.
Thanks
Good
again.
luck.
I doubt any of those uptight hunters would have helped, and I doubt the wife is coming back. I'm heading back to the shop. Hope she can put the manuals for these things behind. Grateful.
Oh, some credits. Cool. Of course, miners.
You were like animals. It was horrible. Who are you? Ah, it doesn't matter. Can you handle a blaster? It may attack again at any second. I doubt we could hold out on our own against another wave of them.
This was done by the same people.
You'll be right. Came out of nowhere. Wait, damn it. Here they come again. How did it do that?
Alright, so no reason with these ones.
that shit's broken as fuck, isn't it? Isn't that
Oh yeah, Force Whirlwind, yeah. It also knocks down nearby enemies, it's crazy. Yeah. Damn, there's a lot of them. Shit, he resisted that time.
What do you start dual wielding go to?
So I realized my build was actually more sorted towards single blade dueling, because unfortunately dueling doesn't buff dual wielding, only single handed.
Oh, had you been taking dueling instead of dual?
No, I did have dueling or dual wielding.
Well, if you're taking, whichever one you're taking is the one that you should be doing, brother.
That's what I'm doing.
So did you? Which one did you?
Yes.
Press pause and show me your shit.
No. All right. What's in here? Feats. Oh, did I not take? No, I do have a mastered two-handed fighting. Yeah. And I also have mastered dueling.
You should not have taken both.
Well, I did take both. Oh, right. Now I remember why I switched. Because, I thought I had lightsaber proficiency. Do I not? Oh, I thought... Okay. Well, maybe I don't. Hey.
I'm putting my brother on you.
Let's see, I want to use a short blade and a regular, but I don't get buffs for short blades. Yeah.
Guess I'm lucky to be alive. No more of this for me, that's for sure.
Hidden mines, huh?
Don't let me die under here, please! Please help! I can't get out! 3, 2, 1.
You straight up died.
Yeah, apparently you do. Oh, no I didn't. Now I did. It all of a sudden had me get back up and then... It's weird, it made me switch controls of characters and then went right back.
I think you had to stand up dialogue technically.
Yeah, I guess so.
That's fucking goofy.
It was very goofy.
Yeah, I've never been one into like optimized runs, but my brother has explained to me that like you only have a set amount of experience you get throughout the whole game.
Yeah.
And so like in a sense you essentially wasted 3
Yeah.
of those points.
No, not in a sense I did.
Yeah.
And that's fine. Sorry, I didn't need them.
You may need them. I don't know though. Trying to be optimized the last couple times I've tried to play this game has made it to where I don't play this game. You know what I mean? I never get far because I'm not an optimized kind of person.
Yeah, I got
But
you.
like, I was told, the way you play, you need to play like this, and I'm like, fuck.
I mean, it is a Western RPG, so that usually is the case.
Yeah, it runs like D&D 3.5, and so if you don't know how to play that, then you're gonna do bad.
Yeah.
So I did tell my brother on you. Tell on you to my brother.
Okay.
He said, "What an absolute dolt."
All right.
what a
Adult. These things run really silly.
It's just the 2 legs, right? Basically their arms. Oh no, they got little back legs.
Yeah, they got little back legs. These Hulakarades.
Yeah, you can sell their skull plates to someone, I think. That's essentially what everyone's out here hunting.
Desert Raid skull plate.
Yeah, I love the thought that, like, these things probably don't exist by the time the movies happen.
Yeah, probably not.
Just because we probably hunted them. If it's, like, a thing that everyone's actively hunting, it's probably, like, the bison and the buffalo, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Damn, she touched.
You don't have to switch back to 2-weapon fighting now that I've told you to. You can do whichever because you have the points for it. Whichever your build is actually best for doing, you know what I mean? Like, look at your damage and, like, which one is putting out the most damage for you.
I think single blade, and it's only because I'm hitting more. It's dual blade I'm missing all the time.
Interesting. That's probably because your actual build isn't built for 2-blade, like you said. I think you needed more of like maybe a strength build, or you more like a dexterity build or something.
I think it might be. No, my strength is my max thing. I don't really even have pretty neutral. Dex is actually my lowest stat.
Maybe the dex needs to be higher then. I don't remember. I'm like I said, I'm bad at it.
Dex, they said it just has to be blaster focused. But it is what Dex is really good for. At least that's what the game says, anyway. Oh, they can stun too. That's fucked up.
I think the one thing I've always liked about dual wielding is that then I can use all the best crystals. Because there's like 4 of like the best crystals or something. And so if you only use one blade, or if you even if you go double bladed, right, if you only use one lightsaber, then you're missing out on like 2 of those crystals. Also, there's a thing I don't think you know about. So
Probably not.
Obviously, in battle, trying to use a stim pack is going to take a whole action, right? But if you pause, right, press pause real quick.
No, because I can't.
And then you
Because
go. You can't pause.
No,
Why can't you pause?
because you told me to do it after I was already dead.
Oh, that's funny. Where I was in the stream, you were still running away. Anyway, if you go to the pause screen and go over to your items, right, and then you go over to, I think it's like unusable or whatever, you can use a fucking med kit, a stim pack. Or you can use like any of the usable items. You can only use it like once every like action though, but like it doesn't take up that action in the fight. Like you don't literally pause the fight. So like if, you know what I mean, right? Like if you try to do it in the fight, you literally stop hitting people, try to heal yourself, and then you're just getting fucking slashed to death. But if you pause to heal, then you're not getting slashed to death, and then you continue to slash other people to death. But I gotta get ready for my D&D thing.
Okay.
I'm gonna hop out of here.
Cool.
Hope you have a fun rest of your stream, brother.
Yup.
Bye.
Whoa. Teleported.
Thanks for your help. I don't think we'll try holding this position for much longer. Did the company send you? It's about time they drove these.
So, tax.
Well, you've got a lot of work ahead of you. Do you know about the enclave in the south? They've taken all the Zerka weapons that were supposed to protect our fan crawlers. That you'll have to find some way to sneak into them. Just that they attack everything on. The company tried to arm us and even set up remote self-powered turrets on the mining route, but that just made things. We're not soldiers. They still kill us and then take our weapons off our corpses. They even had the jaws disable the turrets and set them around their enclave. It's like a fortress now. I don't know how you're going to break through all of that. Me, I'd sneak in. Well, not actually. They use whatever. It's not like you need to be a genius to operate. I don't. Yeah, so do we. Ah, the job.
What?
Damn, they just keep coming for ambushes. Yeah. just dun, 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 dun. How do we sneak into base of a Tuscan raider camp?
Anyone? I'm trapped under here. Please help.
Some strength gauntlets.
I will be your doom. For the order.
Ha. And now we got some disguises. to their territory.
Ready.
What?
Banthas. That must be their stronghold. Good. Damn, they weren't kidding about the turrets. Like 8 of them. So it is astounded that you are here. Your disguise may have allowed you to pass the turrets aside, but is ineffective at close range.
Interjection. One moment. I believe I understood that, Master. It may not have been his intention, but he did actually communicate something.
So we are not a threat.
Translation. Result. I believe I have succeeded in confusing him, Master. We have shown an interest not common among outsiders. Translation. Translation. He is expressing disbelief, as am I, but his duty requires that he report to his chieftain. Extrapolation. It would seem that we are at least worthy of curiosity for the moment. I would much rather this get bloody, Master, but it is your call.
You understand the same people chieftain's tone is obvious. He clearly despises all outsiders.
Translation. I can translate with some guarantee of accuracy that he is demanding to know why he should let us survive this encounter, Master.
Tell him we want a peaceful solution.
Translation. Translation. He claims he has no reason to believe you, Master. Your kind have tainted this land with machines and a caring, ignorant people. Translation. He requires proof of good faith. We must make a contribution to his people that shows we are not a threat. Shall I blast him now, Master?
Give him 100 crits to stop the attacks.
Translation. Translation. He says that this offer is an outrage, Master, and that his people have no use for outsider credits. Where would they spend it?
I'd ask what he wants.
Translation. He plans to move his people farther from Anchorhead, but they need to build up stores of water first. He says you must aid him. Translation. He wants moisture evaporators from the Zerka. If you deliver them, he will order that his people reduce their attacks on miners.
Tell him we will get his vaporators.
Translation. He does not believe you, Master. We will only be allowed to re-enter the Enclave when we have the evaporators with us. Translation. We are to be escorted outside. He will wait, but he doesn't believe we are coming back.
Now, he's willing enough to let us try. And that's good enough for us. So we need some vaporizers from the Zerka, which I'm sure they will not simply give them. Abu Dhabi. This way to Zerka. There we are. Space. Quick moisture farmers. What do you want from them for? Kind of supporting their policies. I like it. Well, I have 2 of the finds. Of course, they only produce 1 model right now. I won't break them up. They function best when linked together. If you do come again.
Greetings again from the off. I see that. Then I'll take those off your hands. But the there.
again. Sir.
Object. I have always been hostile. Now that I need no longer rely on you and your primitive maintenance skills, I do not need to hide it.
Good hunting.
Oh, dog. All right.
Translation. Translation. He will take us before the chieftain, as he was instructed to do.
Yeah, but she's surprised that you've returned.
Translation. He did not expect us to return, Master. He wonders if we have brought the moisture evaporators.
We have his vaporators.
Translation. He does not trust you, Master, but you have done more than any other outsider. They will not attack, and he grants you his chieftain's gaffy as reward. Translation. The attacks will be reduced, and he will allow you to explore this enclave, but be warned that any lack of respect will result in death. Protocol. If you truly want this sadly peaceful arrangement to continue. Translation. Translation. He says that what you seek is far from here in the eastern Dune Sea. He will give you a map so you can find your way. Translation. His people found it, but didn't scavenge it because a crate dragon took up residence in the excavation.
Jesus.
Translation. Translation. Your ignorance isn't his concern. He claims there is a hunter that wanders the area sometimes and that you should ask him. Translation. The hunter is a Twi'lek. He will be in the eastern Dune Sea somewhere. Clarification. We must be more specific. Translation. Translation. He says that the captive Jawas are slaves and that they have lived past their usefulness. You may... Translation. Translation.
All right. People say are you a rescuer? You must be. What's under reward and trade? Find him, and you will see. We'll wait by the walls of your city to open the sand. He'll trade fair. Thank you. Yay. Now we gotta go to the northern Dune Sea. I'm not entirely sure how to get out there, but I'm sure it's just one of the paths. Grenades. Pretty nice ones, too.
No more supplies have been ordered for the Zerka outpost.
Thank you for what has done. Mine has returned because it's great. Seeds hope it was. I have things to give you. Take and welcome. Start making out. That's right. I know of this, but it's far away. Eastern Dunes who dig for the people's hand find the strange thing. I have a map for the Eastern Dunes. Follow it, and you will find what you need in the lair of the dragon. Creatures. I saw the desert. There's no larger, bigger than the big machines. Jawas don't know how to fight something so big. Hunter, Twi'lek, he has seen many things. Look in the Eastern Dunes. He need you go, and he may help. Remember, White Kind are gone. Ask if you need any more of anything.
Greetings again. I see. Well, that is a very big headache that you've removed. I'm sure there are still sand people. I think I'll give you a bonus for this. You've more than lived up to your side of the bargain.
Crystals of the
I
future.
think you'll find it. I'm sure.
500 crits. Seems kind of low. Oh well. Call it there for now. As we next go hunting for the dragon. So So as always, guys, don't forget to stay lucky, and we'll see you at the next one. Bye, guys.